是全荧幕。Window Capture， 这个，OK， 晚上好啊！我也不知道这个游戏是干嘛的，好像之前免费的吧，免费的领了，然后就没有然后了。普通、困难、真实西部，打看看困难。游戏是不是有点大声啊？怎样？这样嘞？这样？嘿。
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Used to be.
Well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawman who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
很久很久之前，在二泉农场，塞拉格里夫斯1910年来到阿比林，他声称他太快了，念太慢了。温泉集中那些凡人炸弹、炸药投手、炸药袋，他们可能会爆炸。这个翻译，准星变绿色集体是目前目标为中立或友好，你为什么要杀他们？OK， 不要失足摔死。我这是小。
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
哦，可以开始动嘞。哎。 这个游戏很自由吗？你正在离开任务区域，不能离开，是不是？按 O 来查看当前目标，回到藏身处。哦，不能跑步是不是？可以蹲，好像不能跑哎。 看一下选项，控制。安安呐，球球。控制器键盘滑鼠键位绑定，跳冲刺，冲刺是 Shift。 我本来要打 DVD 的，可是 DVD 要更新太久了，所以我就找了个游戏玩。是牛。目标在哪里？藏身处。藏身处怎么远？ 今年过完，我也好穷，好穷啊！
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
I had no choice. 哇，太棒了！最喜欢这种。
Shoot that sumbitch!
通过杀死敌人来赚取经验值，你需要它升级获得额外能力。按 Space 继续。
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast.
哦，可以跑了。你营救比
Garrett and
利
his
小
army of
子和他
deputies
的
had
人。
surrounded the entire homestead. I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit.
射杀敌人可以填充你的专注值。Space 按 Q 进入专注模式。哇 ！Stapulation。
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
哦，可以一直进专注了。哎，这些人很凶哎。到底我被什么打到？新手机太贵了。靠！对，他们太……哎，我好像调太难了。Stapulation。哎，他们没有人在跟我演的哎。 可以用这个来看。我可以跑。可以用这个来看敌人在哪里。不行哦，我没专注值了。从外围绕进去，不能从外围绕。自由度呢？自由度。
I knew that going through that front door meant putting my butt in a shooting gallery, so I decided to get sneaky.
Sneaky， 刚刚已经打这么多枪了，跟我说 Sneaky。拿取秘密，林肯县战争。你升级了 ，U 菜单。现在你获得一点新的技能点。 可以使用，选择3项天赋中的任意一种技能，购买最左边的技能。枪手、双枪歹徒、远程神枪手、近战战士。我用哪一个？哪一个看起来比较酷？远程看起来比较安全。 左轮手枪双持模式。当你有带有一把左轮手枪，也可以按滚轮向上或者3来双持。怎么感觉这个很白痴？精细的射手。双持啊！哇，双持。 那我会越开越快吗？越射越快。摩多海亚库，你的连杀持续时间增加50%，更多的经验值。不能选的，这我都可以点吗？不行，我没有那个了，可以拔掉吗？ 哦，哪次不双持？
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off. These some bitches running.
那狙击人在哪？ 有很多东西可以射哎，填弹也太久了吧！那偷射我狙白狼在哪？我看到了。
Still, one of them reached the water tower.
仅在你死亡感在
It would be a turkey
中
shoot
能
from
玩
up there.
躲避致命的子弹。要躲避子弹时，使用 A 向左闪。骇客任务，这游戏不错哎。 双持也填弹太久了，我怎么觉得双持没啥屁用？我一次有12颗子
Luckily,
弹
these
是还不
shooters
错。
Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
可以爬吗？可以爬欸。
The right position is very important. Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do, do you?
Indeed, darling. But where was I? Oh
右
yeah.
发左轮，游骑兵，按一交换。哪个比较好啊？哎， 白痴哦！我是说好的，我喜欢在上面的。不要再舔了，舔让他干久。
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
Hey, 多一个人。没子弹的，不能捡他们的枪哦。哦，他可以捡他们的子弹。
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
他们搞不好也会进专注，我专注你的专注，太专注了吧？专注的。有爆头可以射哎，其实场景的自由度还蛮高的哎。可以近战吗？可以。喂，近战不能打南瓜，这个近战有什么用？哦，我跳跃力比不死人还可笑啊！可是我没有办法翻越吗？等一下，我发现我的那个输入法，内容我要把那个 Shift 改掉，使用左 Shift 切换输入法，确定。 就不会跑那个注意出来，虽然好像没有影响到我的，为什么这不能爬？我觉得这个好烂哦，有办法取消吗？不行哎。 好烂哦！我觉得这技能有点鸡肋，不是我要说。
Cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
我要抹庆记啊！庆记的子弹他妈太少了吧！沉着冷静捡子弹。 Reloading.
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear.
一点伤都没有，不可以当吹牛。自己人。
I played 30 days.
How about that? Huh? You like that?
Do you like that? 不能关门的。自己人。
And upstairs, I found Billy and Charlie Beaudry.
21岁杀了21人，聪明灵活，好像很
Billy
秋
looked at me
哦。
and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of.
是的，
Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to
我
do
打
us
不
harm.
到。对哦，大不列线。
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Where the hell Garrett get to? He's missing all the action.
That's when Charlie got hit. They're catching us in a crossfire, shouted Billy. Get to the other side.
哎，要不行了，受不了了。好强，好走了。防守农场后面。哎。
Where'd he come from?
Oh, 哦，我好怕，我的天哪！
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatlin, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention.
哎，兄弟，兄弟！
I said that it was time to cut and run.
要去哪里跑？跑去哪
Directed
里？
that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway.
哦，有秘密耶！
Dumbass that I was.
臭拳！兄弟，你不走吗，兄弟？目标是什么？重马。这是什么？马厩还是马鞍？这个南瓜赚5分。按 Q 来破门而入。哎，等一下 ，Stop Nation。
Many would have fled in my place.
OK。
But I had that false sense of invincibility that
使
many
用
young
滚
men
轮
have.
123来切换武器，
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing with him.
当双枪
Yeah,
侠。
he better be.
Mr.
我
Graves,
怎么觉得
please
帧数
continue.
有点低啊？这个人
Please call me Silas.
哇，这伪装很强。哎
Where was that?
You were heading for the barn.
不过没有时间看他们讲什么哎，完蛋。等级3可用技能，更多的经验值，增加100%左轮枪子弹容量。经济流，我们靠升级来压制敌人。为什么我的滑鼠一直在另外一侧？带马过来，马在哪
Got you, boy.
？F 近战。
Making my way past a passel of
What?
fallen foes.
开怒呢？
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
哎，为什么被点到他的头了？
Thought I was done with
这
him.
什么烂脚双枪啊，白痴哦！
Put you down.
这双枪超废的，真的是我要说。
Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
咚，在哪里？打
After
击
the
有10
fries,
分
maybe we
呢。
could treat ourselves to some fried chicken.
看，这双枪的准心根本对不到哎，你就对在上面了，很小。
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
帕特盖瑞特，他看起来好像不是
Challenged
很
him
强
to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
保持瞄准你的敌人，使用米集中注意力。米是哪一个？当对手去掏枪时，按下右键拔出你的武器。用那个米是准心的意思吗？咦，我哇！反应时间为0.750s， 紧紧盯住你的对手。哦，我好烂哦！然后紧紧盯住他。I got you, I got you。哈？什么东西？为什么我失败了？等。什么东西？为什么？为什么我的子弹都撇那么多啊？完蛋了！第3炸弹救救我！怎么做啊？为什么我打不中他啊？完蛋，卡关！为什么谁能告诉我哪里做错了？保持瞄准你的敌人，使用米集中注意力。米是什么？ 小。那个使用米集中注意力是什么？还是就是准心啊？应该就是准心吧，应该没有太多额外的动作，只是我一直没有抓到他的头。哦，我哪里做错了？我不知道怎么继续哎。两个一起死，对啊，我到底哪里做错了 ？What should I do 啊？还是一定要拉到100？我要躲吗？我到底要打他哪里呀？还是我就是疯狂提早开枪就好？是我不能先开枪啊？不知道先爆他的头还是手？我是还要再点一次射击啊？我怎么感觉我子弹都没射出去啊？哦，我好烂哦！哈？为什么我射偏了吗？我刚刚根本没看到子弹往那边走。我可以移动吗？不行，我不能躲哎！我要打他的手还是头啊？靠！我是不是不该玩困难模式啊？结果是心脏，可是心脏上没有那个啊，打头感觉比较增加专注，增加专注，92、93。
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said?
哦，所以那个红心出现，我还要再点一次哎。
I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
还真的是心脏，好奇怪的游戏哦。很多东西都可以射哎。
After the fight, maybe we could treat ourselves to some fried chicken. Stepped inside, and
一般都会想爆头，我在想应该也是可以爆头，只是我刚刚没有瞄到。
And go on, how did it end?
And boy, that was just the beginning.
光荣杀死。这不是杀僵尸游戏，真的哎，好难哦，比想象中的还要困难。 历史经典少一本呢，要去捡吗？之后再捡吧。
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
比利小子与塞拉格里夫斯锒铛入狱，他们直到春天才出狱。为什么还出狱？不是要被绞死了吗？
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
被捕后第4个月。
He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move.
哦，他们逃狱了。
He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway.
这监狱也太破了吧？为什么还会有枪啊
planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too. My first order of business was finding a firearm.
找把枪，拿取秘密。经典菜单：比利小子，威廉·亨利·麦卡蒂，又叫做威廉 ·H. 邦尼·安特里姆小子，或者比利小子，大约出生在1859年。1859年多久之前？好像也没很久哎。我出生前60几年吧。好像也没有很久哎。新墨西哥州萨姆纳堡，直到今天，他仍是狂野细部中最有名的亡命之徒。比利被记载杀了21个人，但其实这个数字被夸大，有4个人肯定是被打死的，2个处于自卫，还有2个在越狱时。而他参与过一些林肯县的战争期间内枪战，那战斗中死了5个人。不过话说回来，他们并不一定是被比利杀死。他们普遍的看法相反，比利并不是一个冷血的杀手，甚至算不上是个罪犯。他没有过着抢劫银行、抢劫驿站马车、抢劫火车这样的犯罪生活。他最大的罪行也就是偷马而已。比利小子有现在这样的形象，归结于沙特人盖瑞特。他为了美化自己的功绩，在比尔被杀死的2年后写了一本书。来丑化比利的形象，随后好莱坞还将这个故事搬上了大荧幕。我是不是看错边了？偷马也是犯罪，是啊。我从后面开始看看错边了，是这边开始，第2页，左右不分。5英尺8英寸，5英尺8英寸很高吗？5英尺是多高啊？偷马是吧？资产都是犯罪吧？不要偷窃。他喜欢唱歌跳舞，并且能够读书写字，所以他的字迹非常漂亮。比利在女性中非常欢迎。虽然他没有特别喜欢人，真正熟悉比利小子的人中没有一个说他脾气暴躁或者有因小事情而去杀人的倾向。比利小子有现在的形象，帕特盖瑞特不就是我吗？还是我不是帕特盖瑞特？172公分，我现在没有很高比我高一点点。哦，我好矮。 21个人好像没有很多呢。臭拳。帕特盖瑞在追捕比利小子时，哦，是那个警长，哦，是刚刚那个笨手笨脚的，也比我高，可恶！我帕特盖瑞特是那个警长啦，可是我们其实是没有把他杀死，跟小说剧情不一样。他这个字跑出去了。臭泉附近一座废弃的石头农舍，并且包围了这座建筑。字好挤哦，好像不是太重要。林肯县战争。牧区纠纷最著名的例子，当时在西部卡尔开发中发生了大量的牧区纠纷和流血冲突。纠纷通常围绕着放牧和用水权的开展，而在这种情况下，林肯县对干货贸易的控制已经不能对纷争起到压制作用。争执围绕多兰墨菲派系和新来的英国人约翰滕斯多尔之间的利益冲突而展开吗？它只有一页，它这个翻译好像有缺字。比利小子，首先我要找一把枪。我怎么觉得画面不是很舒服？你们会觉得掉帧吗？追踪同步10倍距离。其实都不关掉，反而我觉得舒服多。
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
10发装惠特宁双管猎枪，轻松将人斩成2半，声如雷鸣。怎么装10发啊？不是双管吗？
And he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Hey.
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim at it.
根本不需要瞄准。
Kids escaped raised a huge ruckus.
所以我不该瞄准。刚刚怎么有一个互动键呢？我看到一个互动键，不见了。算了，走吧。哇，真的不用瞄哎！ 给了有用的资讯，可以爬。Space 来跳跃，哎
！I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but
我感下面都是人
some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms.
不行，散弹枪没办法打那么远。
I was a fugitive.
跑酷，跑酷！打不到他们啊，太远。跑酷，我会。黑暗灵魂都有教我，剩3发子弹呢。跳下去腿会断吧？哈！哦， 按 O 来查看路线。我好烂。哪里？通过屋顶来逃跑。哦，这有路，这有路。So god.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
这有子弹哎！减满，减满！感觉等一下一定是要大干特干。
You. But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me.
怎么有人叫我啊？没看到人。有声没影，拿取秘密，林肯县越狱。我可以换双枪哎。快速左轮装填。好 ，OK。我其实看不太懂这游戏是怎么，有些互动看起来。哪里来的、啊？我从这边来的、欸。我不能冲到人群里面救救救吗
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean ass shot.
一定要填完才可以射哎、欸。我等他填完才射。我要怎样才会死啊？我是不是其实不太容易死啊？比想象中的还要坦一点。出来，我的经验值。
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Well, I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
刚好像站太近，差点射。哪里呀、啊？为什么每次都有声没影？通过小镇。这个树怎么看起来那么的？觉得应该有秘密藏在这附近。疑心病开始有点重，是滑鼠有点移的有点快啊，你会不会晕啊？滑鼠灵敏度有点高。还是只有我会晕。不能往上爬、欸，我被卡住了。在这种狭窄的地方走来走去，真是还蛮晕的。我 刚刚从哪里来啊？哦，这里。其实地图设计还蛮不错的，只是滑鼠动得有点快，我不是很舒服。它只能爬楼梯耶，它没有办法做一些基础的跨越动作。哎，什么东西？怎么跨不过去？我应该要按 O 啊。咚。哦，这里哦。白痴！
Where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
步枪、散弹枪。哎，完了！看。 定时锁技术于1874年被引入银行金库，这被视为是对银行抢劫犯的有效遏制。讲历史，虽然我不懂。哎，这游戏不按牌理出牌耶！丑死！别吵了。 Deflation， 看到你。
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
干嘛
？Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead.
这个人好丑。
No. Because they all thought I was Billy, and all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
我会玩，我会玩，我打过大盾。哎，怎么觉得有点？好像开始打起来有点爽了。哪里啊？我自己躲在车子后面。 所以我真的会死掉吗？有种感觉我快要死。哎，哪里呀？要没子弹呐！想要确认我的。 我感觉这里应该要有秘密，为什么没有？怎么没有秘密？哎，为什么他们射得到我，射不到他们啊？他妈的！ 没子弹了。哎，没子弹了，兄弟，压低呀！会换枪。哎，好丑！不行，我跳到他们脸上打。干，他这个腿，他腿。 比不死人还要烂！哦，我好烂哦！他这个腿比不死人跳的还要低耶！破烂跳跃力，好生气！ 这游戏可以探的地方也太多了吧？看那秘密要怎么找啊？很多地方可以走哎。咚，往下走，这边不是正确了吗？ 为什么这样也会扣血啊？这个游戏是怎样？这边也是可以爬上来的。它其实设置很多，好像很赚的，有没有很赚？它设置很多，就是其实可以绕的地图，可是感觉是。 I put you down。可是我以为这里会是什么放秘密的地方，结果啥都没有。这盒子看起来很可疑，可是却不能开啊！感觉这游戏很多小彩蛋呢。
The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob. I said, I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball.
要决斗了，我会看我的。
I had no choice but to defend myself.
使用 A 和 D 调整你手的位置，可以更快地掏枪。听起来好像很色情。什么叫用 A 和 D 调整我手的位置？当你听到心跳声，比谁的枪掏得快。哎！ 你的手速是24.4%，我要移到哪个位置才可以掏的比较快呢？三小，懦夫的臭名不行，我不能留下懦夫的臭名。这到底怎么玩？为什么我的手速是3.1%？我要调整手在哪个位置？裤裆。看起来不是啊。我打不赢他哎，这怎么玩呢、啊？有人可以教教我吗？
He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
哦，速度。哎，我没有办法，两边一起。退款，退款，这款是送的。哎，超难的。我看到我注意到那个。哎，超难的！先叫早餐哦，不会，可能先叫早餐，白痴，叫他小早餐，超凶。哎，啥？哎，哦，我好像错过了杀死他的机会。我刚晃神了。我要怎么避免两个人一起死掉啊？
He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself. I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, blame Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day.
比较早的
Garrett gunned
光
down
荣
Billy 3
杀
months
死，
later.
拜托，
So his escape
历史经典才2本，白痴哦！什么烂游戏
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I
？Mexico
realized nobody was looking.
新
I
game
ended up taking a job at the
送的有
Rurales.
The
送的
Mexican
游戏
rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
Cowboys。现在
The
才第
most
2章
vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
好，之前好像是送的吧，有一段时间是免费下载，我不知道现在还有没有，你们可以找一下。它叫什么 Call of 觉什么的，新年快乐，真的好穷哦，敢发个红包就要穷死了。瓜
So
达
was the
卢佩
bastard you
峡
were
谷
after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
我离开会怎样吗？我不行离开欸，不让我离开，自由度，自由度啊，兄弟！ Pew pew pew.
Where's he going?
Where's he going?
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards.
啊，他怎么
The
站在
bandits wore red
马路
scarves,
中间
so I
点
knew
蛋
they
啊
worked？for the old man.
戴着红围巾，看起
I
好
did
像
my
很
best to
屌
help
哦。
those poor bastards. Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer.
2把枪靠近一点会射比较准，你记下来。哎，按错了！哎，印第安人！猎马基阿米！哎，白痴！他不给我准备，反应时间超短的。那，哎，不是，塞机，哎，他时间超短的，干，哦，剑三被狙击金。 这是困难难度，你们去下载来玩啊！不要在那边检视，这次一定成功，这次一定成功。这是什么 ？D？ 为什么没有？为什么？我明明就按了，我明明就按了，哪里做错？ S， 我明明就按对啊，为什么他没躲开？按住吗 ？D， 哎，真的哎。
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them. Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches?
What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy.
不要再自己脑补了，小说仔。干，这超不准的。我先升一下级。提高专注模式下，精细射手。这款我有印象。制造时间。跑动装填。我想先把这一圈先点起来哦，可是感觉先点到这个比较强。这款有印象，这款是送的。我也有领到哎，可以玩玩看啊，我觉得还行，玩起来。打起来比想象中。
I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge.
不是那个，不要一直被攻击就不会死啊。
But to get to Ringo, I knew I had to find my way past these other assholes first.
Hit a moving target.
干，这双枪的准心真的是他妈的！哎、这个双枪的准心真的是哦。好烂！看这敌人真他妈准！看为什么他们手枪都可以打这么准啊？那我双枪打3发才会中1发。到底是什么双枪？哎，哦！真的结束前买20古堡456合集，不能花太多，要留给音高点。对。啥鬼？双枪在给我搞事没关系呀、没子弹了。这个双枪真的很废。哦，要死了！他倒了又有。
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo.
没有啊。
Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up. managed to corner me.
哎，好好好。
As I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
哎，你有长枪，你要说啊。好，我这次拿步枪，好不好？我想说，我点就是点双枪啊，我相信我的技能点数。哎，白城。这什么困难的 game？ 哎，怎么到处都人啊？
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
哦，从洞穴逃脱，从这个穴，就是这个
I ran
穴。
ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was
God.
no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me.
屁啦！
As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this.
啊，怎么随便一个小高度跳下去就扣
I just
血
kept
啊！
running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
太脆了吧！操你妈！这群人。 That's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. 他们想要，哎，一猜
Once
就
told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
找到老家伙的路上摆脱剩下的敌人，他们想要，我根本没有办法看那个剧情的字哎，有够忙的，87哦。 哦，在这边，差点就跳下去了。
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo.
按4选择炸药或者按G 快速投掷。
That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wild. My fury knew no bounds.
哎，没装备炸药的时候按G会发生什么事？不知道哎，快没子弹嘞。
It was finally time for that old man
那
to
个帽子
pay
怎
for
么
his
拿
sins.
啊？白痴哦！我要拿那个帽子。还要走另外一条路才可以拿呀。这游戏他妈有病哎！这收集要素不是人在处理的哎。历史经典，霍利迪医生，好像不是很重要。没装备炸药按G，我不知道没有用过。G 直接丢出去了。只是炸药感觉也没有很好用啊。又要决斗了。 暴躁、坏脾气、卑鄙无耻。克兰顿。
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, Clanton, I'm coming for you!
哎，乖乖。
A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me.
哦，为什么叫我接武器？
Not if I was to
他说
find
你也
and
可以
kill
这样。
him.
哎，很痛。
I needed to get that old man off that gun.
干超远的哎！哎，莱恩坎格鲁，不可能，不可能！人真是没有看过有人可以当扛加特林的，没有极限，好不好？ 哎，我太心急了，心急不得啊！去山顶上杀了老家伙。哎，屁嘞！他不能那个哎。 他就是要凹你，这样慢慢走呢。
Let me tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life.
原来是为了要让他讲话，这关卡设计才弄成这样。
One time I was pursuing Frank James, Jesse James' brother.
Jesse James?
Perhaps we could talk about that one later. Now, where was I? Right. I had old man Clanton in my sights. Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon.
啊！他直接把我的头打破。
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
什么东西？什么东西？ 怎么打？靠！哎屁！我根本没看到他的人呢，他是小头人哦。可是我没有看到他，我就被射爆啦。 你妈的！屏幕上的弹痕看起来魔长相。哈！我被扫到头就死了哎！这到底什么游戏呀？ 被什么东西打到啊？有东西吗？牌子怎么会破啊？哦，它有舔蛋的时 间呢。没子弹的，我有双枪，很猛很猛。是我的双枪啊！哦，双枪，双枪很猛，双枪在打王很猛。Stop-lation.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive, and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
总共有几关呢、精准度48吧。果然不适合玩射击游戏。每次打极端模式，每一次子弹会比平时高50%伤害，这好强哦！感觉要先继续点。打劫炸药，史诗上找到爆炸物，冷血杀手。OK， 今天打得完吗？我不知道今天打不打得完呢、等一下回一下讯息。散弹枪近距离作战的最理想武器，没有吧？双枪吧？双枪看起来要猛。
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep.
台北雨从初一开始，一天比一天大，真的假的？
First, I need to tell you
我今天
about the
回来
cowboys'
的
new
时候，
boss.
算是只有下小小雨。哎，等一下，
Get ready, boys.
等一下，等一下。
Curly Bill took charge of the cowboys upon the old man's
昨天整
demise.
天几乎没
And after
停
that
过。
gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
哪里呀？太远了吧！
So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
Kill that stupid son of a bitch!
看现在谁是 stupid son of bitch 啊！哎，别再！操你妈烂屌枪！
Wyatt and Doc
Hey,
went on
Peter.
what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down.
哎，怪怪的，这游戏 always you， 不可能 always me 吧？贴到他们脸上做，他们比较强。 哎，为什么啊？我是按错边是不是？会我有点技能可以有点大爽的 作战方式，结果没有，不行，还是要慢慢打。哪里的人在射？还有人吗？
So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
哦，开始觉得好像有点强了，自己觉得好像有点强，自己觉得自己强。叮叮叮叮叮。还有谁？我要去哪里？走这边，让我走这边。芦苇空去哪里？那是死路哎！其实地图做的蛮大的哎，可是我觉得它秘密会藏在一些很刁钻的位置。我觉得打通关就好了，秘密什么的就随它去吧。对，发生什么事情？
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the cowboys identified each other. And I was beginning to wish I had one myself.
哎干！我蹲了又站起来。好丑，好丑。 罗伯顿，
But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed, and that's what drove me forward.
这个难度的敌人真的只是开玩笑。
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
哎，怎么打不动他
saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly
气
not
氛在保护
Wyatt Earp.
他，是不是啊？
That man was all hat and no cap.
'Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken it.
That lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it?
其实他很多地图机关可以玩。
Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
感觉，只要他有双人模式就好了。我觉得感觉就是双人，然后再加一点地图机关，然后可以互相陷害，因为地图机关可能伤害就不分敌我这样，感觉会娱乐性会很高。为什么跳不上去啊？他妈不合逻辑！看。 我脚肌是怎样？我脚韧带是断了一次。
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
我要去哪边？都设法穿过去牧场。 这有什么困难
Where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
最好他妈干准心就点到他身上了。
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Mutilate that sucker!
回个血，回个血，有点太冲了。哎，这些人有病啊 ！You bastard！ 哎，这里怎么又生人出来了？开拓任务。 哎屁！啊！我太冲动了。哎！ 干，闪错边哦，白痴哦！他子弹飞的那个是有分左右边的，你按反方向它就可以。干，我觉得我压根点错东西了。他怎么是散弹枪啊？我的步枪怎么没了？ 不要早知道不要点什么双枪，干这左不进去，还是我的问题？不可能是我的问题吧？这个双，这个双枪真的是让人火大。他们射过来啊，我射不过去啊！这到底他妈的什么理论？ 我靠！他们会在后面开枪。 哎，啊，躲左边。啊！什么东西？在射啊！没子弹了。好，我有子弹呢。来决斗。我会玩，我会玩。
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind.
来躲。
That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
会有什么秘密啊？没有。木材厂找到克里比尔，这是什么机关吗？为什么刚啥事都没发生？
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
专注模式下获得专注条，更加专注了。专注模式会比以往持续更久，真的，调耗会更慢的消耗。点这个。
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
完了，又要决斗了！在他之前，打败克里比尔。
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Time to dance with the devil! You working for Wyatt Earp?
我可以耶！靠我的白金之行揍死他！ 东西呀、 还有其他人。躲左边，啊！我好像应该要先杀小兵哎。有大的时候先打他一套，好，有大的时候先打他一套，计划是这样。人呢？打完了，好。屁啦！我刚刚对射，为什么是我输啊？我的血条也太短了吧！射他满脸，再一次，12发。他直接捅我，我的战术失败了。我可以。
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
再一次。感觉我一直在偷射，操他妈的！
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life, but Ringo was nowhere to be found.
不，你不行，可以，我
I
可
knew
以
you
的。
didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true.
哈，一次就
Doc
成功。
Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
我好像很强哦，自己觉得自己很强。这到底有几关啊？好久哦。
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
怎么什么事都是我做的啊？搞得好像我才是那个在吹牛的人。
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant, and hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick.
速推
As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits, and put a generous price on his head. Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape, and that's where I thought I'd find him.
It makes me nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder. Yeah? Who the hell is that nigga?
My late father pointed out to me more than once. God made men. Samuel Colt made them equal.
有人在上面偷射啊！叮叮叮叮叮，可以，我可以啦。很多炸弹呢。找到金矿入口啊，这里不是入口。 治安委员会，狂野西部那里法律要么不存在，那么就是政府腐败的代名词。公民扮演官员陪审团和刽子手，经常把告吊死在追进树上。被告把被告吊死。 他们的罪行罄竹难书，却毫无愧疚。一些治安官成为当地的英雄，通常能获得相当大的影响力。球员兼裁判，地图可以探索的地方也他妈太大了吧！好远哦。 这里是绕一圈出来。好，警察。
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches.
干打这个拖发才中一发。
Robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments. like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Charlie Crow, the blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's sons. Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Stealing and thieving and murdering the neighbor.
Hey.
Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam.
好像不能打得太冲哎。我没子弹了。好痛哦，这里敌人。
Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach. Dangerous, desperate individual. I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize. They must have thought I was tough.
哎，为什么每次都走错偏？哇，专业吃子弹哎！
Some kind of death wish.
我好像很强哦。
Seeing as there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere. One stray bullet, one stray spark, and I'd be blown to hell and gone. I thought I was some kind of hero.
我根本没有办法看他说什么，没有办法去。 I
finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny.
找到金矿入口。
But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine. But once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense. It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
有了，我躲开了，我好棒！我觉得散弹枪很好用呢， 散弹枪才是
Once you
版
enter a
本解
mine
答
like
吧？
that, it's easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it.
哎，又躲错边，你是不是左右不分？没有吧，我看起来像是左右不分的人吗？像吗？没有吧？
Some of those shafts could be as deep as... A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
这有道路分歧耶，这游戏耐玩哦。 没有，这里没路。我以为他还设2条路线呢，太有心了吧！我太看得起他了，是我太看得起他。我怎么觉得敌人的声音都从一些很奇怪的地方来？哦。 吃饭那只手啦，吃饭那只手，别吵啦！有时候就不是吃饭那只手哦。不要跟我在那边唧唧歪歪。去哪边呢？ 啊，怎么同样的地方？不同路线，同样，你吃饭都双刀流，越吃越快，快还要吃更快。
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked. I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to Kingdom Come. With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at. All it takes is one tiny spark, and boom.
哇，吃得很快。我以为这个距离可以耶。哇，敢在这种地方开枪，真的是在玩命哎，好扯哦。
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dead flat, too.
哎，什么东西？啊，怎么有人在我后面引爆炸弹啊？三小。哦，没有。又怎么了？
I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane.
啊！
It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it.
啊，怎么还是死了？
Instead, I spotted a ladder, a way into the mine from the opposite side.
啊，怎么剧情又改了？你是在吹牛啊？
It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus
我
out of
以
me.
为别在做梦啦，快醒醒！醒，兄弟，快醒醒啊！
Climbing down that ladder required some caution. Because even though I had a younger man's reflexes, no man can dodge a damn bullet while climbing down a rickety ladder. I needed to make a leap of faith, which ain't easy when you're suspended between heaven and hell. I was determined not to give up,
好，
as Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water. But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder. I picked the more convenient and more dangerous route.
什么东西？为什么搭电梯更危险？刚刚不是才说爬楼梯没办法躲子弹吗？啊，电梯又更危险了，到底哪个比较危险？我赛到了，好扯哦。
Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved better.
Nevada City? Well, I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there.
在射啊！
The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
4连击，你的子弹将会增加100%伤害。就是他了，就是他了，赛到了哎！射尾没有那么复杂哦，而且他宙斯不是有一个自己的刷射尾机制吗？去哪里啊？ 这边好像是对的路。亨利普拉莫，看起来好有钱。
This, you son of a bitch! This day is just getting worse and worse.
这东西。
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away this was going to take.
什么东西？啊，怎么突然就死了？发生什么事？
I'm going all medieval on your ass. I can shoot shot. Oh, guess you've had enough. I got a lot more dynamite than you! What do you think you're doing? You can shoot, but can you aim? I need some help here! Come on, boys! Take this cocksucker out!
在哪？ 吓死了！哎 ，fuck！ 哦，我被炸弹炸死。哎，不是啊，我要拿去糊阿玲的眼睛。阿玲有玩吗？哎干！躲错边。他说他只看色尾啊，去糊都可以糊，想怎么糊就怎么糊。哎，不能硬 A 耶。怎么一直死啊？我想要直接把他 A 死，好像 A 不死哎。 他其实打也很痛哎，我好像不能直接跟他换，我打很快。靠！被丢死了！他那个炸弹的范围到底是三小啊？哇，我打不赢，怎么办？三小，搞不懂要怎么打欸。欸，其实他那个判定没有很难抓欸。这是什么游戏？我打不赢。干 哦，西吧！躲错边，我真的是昏倒。
Catch this, you son of a bitch! No blood money for you today!
干，差点就赢了。东西。 哇，这很硬哦！打不赢他哎，什么东西啊？ 干！哇，比新王还难打。
I'm going all medieval on your ass. They're gonna bury you in a million pieces. Fucking gonna blow you into next week, boy. Ah, keep pissing me off. See what it gets you. I can shoot too! You can shoot, but can you aim?
God! 哦，到底怎么打啊？就快成功了，先偷血。 是三小，到底怎么打啊？
So that's how Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold.
我操！
And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
超难哦！我有点后悔选困难了。
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself. Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself. I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different. I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
I thought the Texas Rangers got hard.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. It was cold in a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres. To the very same saloon we're sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and... Wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? And husbands, brothers and sons, men with...
等一下哦，奇怪，我的画面卡住了，我的画面卡住了，算了，继续吧。
He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
Shit, it's cold out here.
Shoot that son of a bitch! They didn't ask why I was there. They knew. Most of them were wanted as well. I figured Hardin was here somewhere, but to get to him, I'd have to get past his gun.
为什么我近战没有挥到他？
Better 3 hours early than a minute too late. Spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that gun. He was carousing in town with his closest friend. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their Jefe of my unwelcome presence.
什么东西？在哪里呀？ 哎，他怎么？等一下哦，我东西坏掉了。好痛哦！这敌人是怎样？有病是不是？
I wondered if Bob was among them.
Stop that son bitch! Let the boys know we got another law dog. You can't hide.
为什么这敌人的声音来源很奇怪啊？ 靠！这敌人每枪都在打头哎、好难哦，这游戏。精细射手，步枪。 短光散弹，这么会打头是 DVD 是会很猛？不会啊 ，DVD 你也只能打一次，就是你是技能受限的。到达镇子并找到哈丁。
And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better. Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers. Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story. didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
点不中。
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon. Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me.
P， 这怎么打、啊？超多人！我看我进去的方式是很屌哦。没子弹呢，地方捡子弹啊！没有地方可以捡子弹呢，那我这样怎么打？是在恶搞我啊！自己是要用散弹枪射吗？
In fact, I felt a certain hostility.
Just killed Red? That's right.
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
完了，又要决斗了。15岁第一次杀人，这是什么？类似什么10岁打倒熊的称号？
I felt a bolt of adrenaline, or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
What's up?
No, wait! He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
我操！这个游戏越来越荒谬。使用 A 和 D 来闪避。
That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some
所以我也
restless
没有射
avenger
到
took his
他，
life.
这两个人在干
Shot
嘛
him in the back in a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben?
这两个人在干嘛？所以应该是可以杀他的吧？
Thank you, darling. Some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, did you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
他是叫 Red Man 呢，这样说是可以的吗？听起来好像不是很礼貌。
Yes, I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation. A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven. Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than death.
哦，我可以直接走哎，为什么我不能跑步了？而且我不能举枪。
Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move. He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him. They saw me before I saw them. It crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting had started, there was no backing down.
"敌人他们太强了吧！ 专注模式要获得连击，放倒一排敌人，重新获得到你的专注。你的专注条会在完成击杀等级6倍时重新被完全填满。觉得这个技能组的技术力要求很高啊。
It was rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas, and that's why they had retreated there. I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, got a lot.
find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout.
Hey, fuck! 按错边，左右部分。
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout.
超级炮枪哎！我的天哪！
A deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness.
搜索洞穴，找到回廊。回廊。
See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit, as they had torches on the walls.
好狭窄哦。超黑的，我去哪里啊？
How big was this cave?
Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars. They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
Hey, fuck.
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
哦，就算我没有按到，我还是可以。 我还是可以用动作去躲。我操！喂喂，我可以。
I
fuck！ 为什么我的子弹时间没有开出来？三小。啊！妈的，这游戏。
How come you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to 2 Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows. And I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me. As his story unfolded in my mind,
You will come to this place again, kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow, I had no tears.
he said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until the venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes. And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines.
觉得他讲话超靠北。奔跑中装填啊！
They couldn't stop me though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk.
嘿。 哎，他妈太难了吧！
I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle.
我觉得他讲话越来越好小啊。步枪、散弹枪 ，U。
I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever. Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice, overlooking a thundering whitewater river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back. I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo is right. Are you making this
他
all
跑
up
太
as you
快了
go?
吧？
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened to me. There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady.
哎，我们就躲了，还是那时候按下？哦，真是不知道。妈的，这说左轮是有事啊？左轮有事吗？
Steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounding me.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them.
哪里呀？
And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not seen before.
左轮手枪，移动装弹，捉住灰狼。
I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me. But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air.
哇塞，这是德鲁伊啊！
Never did find him. And never did collect my goddamn bounty. Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
竟然还没结束，快12点呢。
Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right?
I did my best, sir. We all did.
Oh, 今天就可以打完。
One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob 2 banks at the same time. 2 banks on the same damn street. Story was Bob Dalton's girl was always riding him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, he'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeeville just to shut her up.
Right. It's always the woman's fault.
Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property. The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently. First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
怎样？
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months. Now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. This man had no intention of letting the Daltons slip away. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait to see.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns. He went in there alone to confront those criminals. One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
He paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank. Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting.
这是吹牛大赛，是不是？
From above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there.
哦，这个，原来都是同一张地图哦。
A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did. It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
又要跳过去。好，可以，跳得过来。 我操！
We've got company.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Like Jim
Is
Boone,
that Silas
Davy
Greaves?
Crockett,
Son of a bitch!
高炮，我发疯了！怎么可以这么的炮嘞？
Over there!
还有一个人。
That's Silas Greaves.
What the hell?
Blam! He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons. His name is Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened.
所以到底是怎么样？
It was early evening, not high noon. I was late to the party and Coffeeville was already up in arms. The Daltons blew up a safe and were all set to hightail it out of there. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
领导者爱人失败。
I'd been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeeville.
Hey, 我要去哪？我走这。还敢跑？
Those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions. Caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout in Tyler.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those two families have been feuding forever. Since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old foods in Kansas caught fire all at once.
Get out of here! I think they know who we are!
There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeeville that day. But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens. Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least 2 of them to escape.
我怎么这么脆啊？呦！走位之鬼，是这吗？
It was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Reeves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers. I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
哎屁啦！这么打、啊？
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him? But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
这到底有几张啊？ 鲍勃·布莱恩特复仇。附近有敌人的时候，不要草率爬梯。
It took me a couple of days to track the Daltons
好像
down.
不行哎、看一下。 好像还要很久呢，明天再继续好了。不行的，不行的，累了，累了。啊！退出次菜单，先这样，先这样，累了，累了。